Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Shifting gears, Hertz's EV exodus and the impact on Tesla, Rivian, and Fisker, Cathie Wood's bullish Bitcoin forecast amid ETF launches, market volatility following inflation data, Energy Transfer's pricing reveal, the debut of Bitcoin-tied spot ETFs on U.S. exchanges. Plus, AT&T and Verizon in EPA crosshairs over lead cable data, the unraveling mystery behind Riot Platform's stock dip, and Wisdom Tree advocates for a small Bitcoin allocation. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these headlines. Hertz, the car rental behemoth, is in the process of offloading approximately 20,000 electric vehicles. This constitutes a third of its worldwide fleet. The aim is to mitigate losses and redirect investments towards conventional combustion engine cars. The company anticipates this decision will lead to a net depreciation cost of around $245 million. Despite underwhelming performance in the previous quarter, CEO Stephen Scher reassures stakeholders that Hertz's primary objective remains margin enhancement. In addition to this, Hertz intends to boost profitability of the remaining electric vehicles by increasing charging stations and fortifying relationships with EV manufacturers.
Hertz Global has decided to sell one-third of its electric vehicle fleet in order to buy gasoline cars. The reasons behind this decision include lower demand for electric vehicles and their high repair costs. This action could potentially affect the stock prices of Tesla, Fisker, Lucid Group, Rivian Automotive, and Polestar Automotive. In an effort to boost profitability, Hertz is planning on expanding the number of charging stations and strengthening its relationships with electric vehicle manufacturers. This decision also brings up questions regarding future demand within the electric vehicle sector.
Cathie Wood, associated with ARK Invest, continues to uphold her forecast that Bitcoin may touch the $1.5 million mark by the year 2030. This comes in the wake of launching the inaugural spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, also known as ETFs. These include one from ARK Invest and another from 21 Shares. Even though current valuations are significantly lower than this goal, Wood's confidence in the potential growth of this cryptocurrency remains unshaken.
Energy Transfer has set the cost for its offerings of $1.25 billion in senior notes due in 2034, $1.75 billion in senior notes due in 2054, and $800 million in junior subordinated notes due in 2054. The funds raised, which total approximately $3.756 billion, will be utilized to pay off existing debt and for general partnership activities.
Thursday saw a volatile trading day for U.S. stocks, concluding in a mixed state after the recent consumer inflation report revealed figures exceeding expectations. Bitcoin momentarily exceeded $49,000, spurred by the approval of associated exchange-traded funds. The Nasdaq Composite concluded virtually unaltered, whereas the Dow Jones increased by 0.4%. The S&P 500 experienced a minor decline of 0.7%, with 9 out of 11 sectors experiencing losses. Market forecasts indicate a potential rate reduction by the Federal Reserve in March due to robust inflation.
Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, also known as ETFs, have started trading on United States exchanges for the first time. This has led to an increase in Bitcoin's value by 2.5%, reaching a total of $46.7 thousand. However, despite an initial surge in value, most new Bitcoin ETFs experienced losses during early trading sessions. On the other hand, Bitwise Bitcoin ETF saw a rise of 5.8%. This development comes after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission approved 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs, a decision that is anticipated to attract more investors and boost demand for Bitcoin.
Major United States telecommunications companies, such as AT&T and Verizon, experienced a decrease in their stock values following concerns raised by the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, regarding phone cables sheathed in lead. The EPA's inquiry discovered elevated levels of lead at cable locations within 3 states. Even though these corporations maintain that these cables do not pose a threat to public health, the EPA has called for additional conversations.
Shares in Riot Platforms plummeted by 15.1% as the intraday surge of Bitcoin dwindled, causing a ripple effect on other stocks linked to cryptocurrency. This included Marathon Digital, Hive Digital, Bitfarms, CleanSpark, Core Scientific and Hut 8, which all saw a decrease in their value. Initially, there was an uptick before the market opened due to Bitcoin reaching a high of $49,000. However, this was short-lived as it fell back to $46,400, resulting in a slump in stocks. Other companies that felt the impact were MicroStrategy and Coinbase, who experienced respective drops of 4.2% and 6.3%. The recently sanctioned Bitcoin ETFs were not spared either, as they also recorded a decline on their inaugural trading day.
The United States Securities and Exchange Commission has given the green light to a number of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, signifying a noteworthy landmark for this type of asset. The Chief Executive Officer of WisdomTree, Jonathan Steinberg, proposes that this could escalate demand as well as rivalry within the industry. Even though he warns against overexcitement, Steinberg recognizes the allure of Bitcoin due to its finite availability and its potential to serve as a safeguard against inflation. And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Remember, every dollar counts and every decision matters. Stay informed, stay ahead. Until next time, I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Goodbye for now, until we meet again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.